here. And Rosie was standing right here. But you can see Rosie is no longer right here. Rosie wanted, she wanted to go outside. And I was standing here talking to her, and she was looking at me. And I'm going to say, now listen, I said, listen, Rosie, you are not going to go outside. You can't go outside because it's too cold for you. Do you understand, Rosie, honey? And she was just looking at me. And then my husband came in and interrupted my conversation, and Rosie is no longer sitting on this thing right here. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, it's really cold outside, and I'm sitting there thinking that would make the perfect video. Come on, Rosie, honey, you got to come up here and talk to your mommy. Her does. Rosie, now look at me. Look at me, Rosie, honey. Rosie, you know you can't go outside because it's too cold, okay? Do you understand, Rosie, honey? Hey, up here, Rosie, honey. Uh, Rosie, I don't know what you're doing. She was just looking straight at me in the face. She was, and I just wanted to tell her she's not going to go outside. She's not. It's too cold. Rosie, honey, you can't do it, honey. Listen to me, Rosie. Look at me in the eye. She didn't want to look at me. She said, leave me alone. I want to go do my own thing. I only have her best interest in heart. I really do, because it really is cold outside. That's right. Yeah, that's right, you are. Oh, see, now she wants to come outside, but she knows she ain't going. Rosie, honey, you know you ain't going to come outside. You can't, because it's too cold. You know it's cold, Rosie, honey. In fact, it's so cold, Rosie. You all, it's really cold out here. It's like, it's almost 40 degrees, but it's a little cold. Rosie, honey, get your little paws in there. My husband goes, do you realize that she could fit her whole body out that door? She's getting ready for the jump. She's getting ready for the jump, Rosie, honey. Come on now. Yeah, she's getting ready. No, she's not going to come outside. It's too cold. It's too cold for that baby. She can wiggle her tail all she wants, Rosie. You go ahead and wiggle that tail all you want. Oh, yes, we are going to make it, you all. And because we're not going to give up, we are. So if you're thinking, Gina, honey, I thought you was going to talk about we're going to make it. You're talking about your cat. Well, I have to pause for Rosie. I really do. Rosie's important to me. She is. And she's going to make it too. Because she's going to, she ain't going to give up. She ain't going to go out there and freeze. She's not. Okay, Rosie, honey, I can't move this. I can't move it with you on here. Hop off, Rosie. I'll let you look out the door, even though it's cold, Rosie. I can do that for you. But I can protect you, Rosie, honey. I can. And you won't get out there. And you can just look at those birds. Yes, that's right. We got to have some peace, and we got to have some love on our beings. We really do. Come on, Rosie. Yeah. We're going to make it, you all. I was actually just going over YouTube policies. I didn't know they had a blog. I did it. And let me put this recliner thing in right here. They have a blog on YouTube where you can look at what's going on, all the updates and things like that. I never knew it existed. I don't know how I found it, but I did. Knowledge is power. Information is power, you all. It really is. Especially if you run a YouTube channel. It would be very good to know what you can talk about and what you can't talk about, and can you find a healthy balance. I can find a healthy balance. I can. The only thing that might get me in trouble is my my UFOs. The UFOs in the sky, the clouds that look, that gigantic squid. Somebody must say, Gina, honey, that is misinformation. No, it looked like a giant squid. So no, it is not misinformation whatsoever. I was looking at that because it does. It looked like a giant squid, and it could very well be some type of a UFO or entity manifesting into this realm. But you all, now that I know that they have something where you can check up on stuff like that, they have 4 R's And if you are in a habit like Gina Honey, spreading misinformation about those UFOs in the sky, the big giant squid in the sky, you might get moved a little bit further down, and your videos ain't gonna get recommended because you know that's like you're borderline, Gina Honey. We knew there was something wrong with you. I can laugh at it. I can laugh at it, you all. I can, but there is really, truly, there's something in the sky. And with that frequency thing last night, I thought it was only on that one camera. When I went to other cameras, further away, I seen more of that, but none was so as bold as that one last night. That's right. You having snow in Washington State. Oh my gosh, it must be really cold there, you all. That's right. Yes. It is fun to laugh. If you cannot find something to laugh about and be happy about, then it ain't going to be too good for your day. Rosie, honey, this screen is so old. When we first moved here, I had my little nephews over who are now in their mid-20s. My one little nephew, he sat and he poked a hole in that screen right there. I never did fix it. It's okay. I got some memories embedded in that. That's right. We can do it. You got some snow going on in Michigan. Yes. You are trimming and you're listening. I think that's absolutely wonderful, Rudy, you all. This is how we're going to make it. We're not going to forget how to enjoy the simple things in life. We're not going to forget how to enjoy the simple things. Like right now, this is one of the simple things in life. And Rosie, when she does that, and I take a pause, push that pause button in my life, I can enjoy her and I can appreciate her. I can enjoy the outdoors. I can smile when I read about the policies on YouTube. I can smile because I found something that can give me some information, you all. I do like information. I do. Information on things like that. I want to know where I stand. I truly don't want to be honestly doing something that goes against my conscience. If that would be, I don't want to become ignorant of anything like that. I could be stupid. I could know what policies are. I could know what I'm not supposed to say, not supposed to share, not supposed to do. I could be stupid, even though I know it, and then, cut off my, you know what I'm talking about. That's right. But I'm not. So yeah, I know what it is. To some extent, I do, but I know that there was a giant squid in the sky. Somebody wrote in the comment about that giant squid. I'm going to talk about the squid because there's something to it. They fish at night in their boats. My lips feel a little chapped. They fish at night in their boats. This is a recent comment. I found it was thrown into the Held for Review. And the eye of this thing, like a squid in the sky, this is true. The eye of it, it was matching the speed with their boat, is what it was doing, matching the speed in the sky with their boat. This is not a joke. There's something up there. I saw that format too. I saw that squid-like pattern. Where was I? Went to another FAA webcam, and I found like the beginning stages of it, and I found the tentacles too. They weren't as clear as the one in the one thing, but I took a screenshot of it, you all. Can you set, could I set you right here while I go up there and get my laptop? Let me set you outside. Can you look at the sky while I get my laptop? I want to show the one picture right there from the FAA webcam. Can you look at that right there? You wait right there, and I'll be right back. All right, I made it upstairs that fast. You all, did you all fall down? I don't think you fell down. I ran up there. Oh, that's beautiful. We can go there. We have a choice. We can said we could be. I could be right here right now, which I am, or I could be right here. Wow, I think I'd like to be right there right now. I would. That looks very pleasant, and yes, you all. This is a stark comparison. Look at that. A stark comparison. I'm not going to be able to be out here that long. But yeah, you all saw that squid-like thing in the sky at the FAA webcams, which is like a, whew, like a trusted site. It is a trusted site. You can see things, and if they don't want you looking at nothing on those FAA webcams, have you noticed? They will put a black no image thing, oh wait, a white no image thing from the FAA. Do I want to be out here freezing? No, I don't want to be out here freezing. It's cold out here. Let me try to get inside this house. You wait right there. Rosie, honey, look out. I got to come in the house. She's trying to do her own thing too. Rosie wants to try to enjoy her life. Don't you, Rosie, honey? Her does. Her's her mommy. Her's a little baby. Okay, you all, are you still with me? We're going to make it. No, I don't want to put on a coat, but see, that wakes me up. You get in a cold. There are people who take cold showers. They like to dip in cold water. It's like rejuvenating for their body. Now, look at this, you all. So I was looking at it. Let me see this. Of course, we know on the FAA. Yeah, I can always share information. I can share information from trusted sites. That is one of YouTube policies. I can do it. And I can not only talk about something, I can have a visual. I can have a visual, which I use a lot. I really am one for, don't just say you see something or talk about all of this kind of stuff. There is a lot of stuff like that going on. It really does make a difference if you can see to back up what you're saying. It makes a difference, you all. It really does. In the big scope of life, it makes a difference. I could say I'm happy. I could fake it, but this happiness comes from here. So look, so this is what some of, Gina, what are you doing? Y'all, I don't want to do that. I want to try to find the, of course we know, let me look, what do I got going on here, you all? You got to wait. We're going to make it because we're not going to give up. That's how we're going to make it. Okay, I'm good. So you know that we saw this at the FAA because there's something truly up there in the sky above that sun right there. Something is up there. And you know, we got this right here with the FAA. This is good because, you know, you're seeing this right here is seen all over the world on certain cameras. This black center in that sun and this object right here. If you are just tuning in, because this is early morning and we want to be happy. Can we be happy? We're gonna do it. We can do it, you all. We can. Oh, by the way, what did I do? I am looking into doing shirts. I am. Even though it causes me to think, I have to think, but I am looking into doing some shirts. I played around with one thing yesterday. It was a heart. It was a heart with made it red, and it had the earth thing on it, like the earth continents or whatever. It had a banner across it. It said, Gina Honey, and then underneath it said, we can do it, or I can do it. Yeah, I did that. I will look into that more and more. I just got to get in the mindset, you all. I really do. It looked really cute. It did, you all, but we can do it as long as we don't give up. Why did I save that? What is that? I don't know where that was. It's some type of thing. Oh, that's why I saved it right there. Because it has this square in the sky. It looks like there's a big interdimensional opening in the corner. Yes. Wendy, honey, I'm gonna really look into that, but I have to be in the frame of mind. You see that? I can't show it up close from a distance. No, Gina, honey. Let me do this. I looked at that guy's video too. I thought I might be able to do the Ouija, not a Ouija board, but look at this right here. This is why I showed it. This was a screen server of this mountain, a wallpaper. I don't know where that's at. You all know this location right here? It was really pretty, the cloud formations around there, and I thought, well, these look really wild. I'm just going to go click through it. Good morning. But there really is, in this area, let's stick my cursor right there. This looks like an interdimensional opening in the sky to a ship. Look at that, you all. Can you see it? Let me put this cursor right there in the center, because we're not going to give up. We are not going to give up. That's how you make it. You don't give up. See that? Yeah. Look at that, you all. That could even be a part of a massive ship right there. A massive ship in the sky. But as yeah, it's a great day. That's wonderful. I'm glad it's a great day. But yeah, so you all, it is. You just don't give up. That's how you make it. And life is what you make of it. You don't want to start your day being miserable and complaining. No, you can probably bring down your vibration. That's what you're going to do. You're going to bring it way down. It's going to spiral down. Hey, Rosie, honey, what you doing up there? You trying to go to sleep? I know it's Rosie. You trying to get ready. You're taking a bath for the night or for the day. She's said, would you leave me alone? I can't even take a bath. I can't even take a bath in peace. That's probably what Rosie's saying. I can't even take a bath. Gina, honey, you're going to have to start sharing things. We can't have all this distraction with Rosie. Okay, but I'm trying to get, okay, yeah. So this is how the squid thing, this is when I first started seeing it. You can see the timestamp. That's what took me over there, March the 6th of 2023 at 8:40:28. I saw this forming in the sky, and I thought, now, wait a minute, that looks kind of unusual, and it did. It looked very unusual. And if you look at the inside of that, right there, you see it kind of on the inside right there. Yeah, Gina, quit moving. But really, this is squid. I'm talking about the squid too. But I don't know if I can put this video as a topic in there. But I was looking at that. Rosie makes my nose, my sinuses do whatever. I was looking at that. Okay, and these things right here, these are in the sky. This is what I said that, you know the Arrival movie? The Arrival that had the circle in it? It was, you all, you're going to have to hold on. I can't have my nose doing this to me. I'm almost done. I really am. You're going to wait a second. Almost done, you all. Oh my gosh. I really am. I'm almost done, but okay, I'm almost done, you all. You had to look at my ceiling. Oh, I feel a lot better. I really do. Are we there, you all? You seen that movie? It was very eerie. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, Gina, put that. Okay, I'm pretty sure that they're here. And the reason I say that is because of these right here in the clouds. To see the black areas, I think this is them. They come out of the clouds, and they could, if these really, I truly do believe it. If they want to cluster together, if these right here truly want to cluster together, you can see them, they could form a circle in the sky. They really could. I'm not just saying it. I'm not making it up. I believe that these are intelligent beings. They are like a life form up here in these skies. And just look over. Get over there, Gina. So look at here. It looks like it's cross-hatched right here. It's like something is going on in here. You see that? But they live in that. So yeah, they are like an intelligent life form. Why did I do this? Einstein-Rosen bridge. What am I? Oh, this is the invasion of the Cephalopithecus, the Cephs. We got an invasion of the Cephs. Look at that. So this is what they would do. I can do this, you all. We can look at this. I took it off a video game. It's the Ceph invasion strategy. If they were to invade the Earth, according to this game, stage 3 simulation. Ask yourself, you're going to ask yourself, why is an Einstein-Rosen bridge, is that like a wormhole? Is it creating a wormhole, an Einstein-Rosen bridge? Why would they do a simulation in a video game, simulate the invasion strategy? See, it's a simulation. Why would they do that? Really? Does somebody know what an Einstein-Rosen bridge is? Because this is good morning, you all. We can make it as long as we don't give up. That's how you're gonna make it, because you're not gonna give up. The squids and octopuses and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, you made a milking stand. Good morning, Vonda, honey. So you all, this is squids. They are squids. And I guess this is what happens in the stage 3, the squid invasion right here, according to this game, whatever it is. They leave their home world. Why is it red? Ask yourself, why do they got it depicted in the red? It's in the Alpha Quadrant? What? I thought their home world was not in the Alpha Quadrant, whatever you want to call it. I thought the home world of the Ceph was not in the Alpha Quadrant. I thought I saw that it was like the M33. It was in the upper left or something part of the Orion constellation, is what I think I remember seeing last night, in the Orion constellation or something near there, but it was M33, whatever that was. But if they made a Rosen bridge, I think it sounds like you're making a path straight over there to where you can get there really fast. They came 65 million years ago. That's what we found out. Good morning, J. Jocelyn Applebrooks, honey. If there's any other moderators, good morning. You all, good morning. So the squid, they have I don't know when the second stage started. I don't even want to see the first stage if they are, yeah, it's like, oh, NASA's got a product. They took it with their James Webb telescope, I think. They zoomed up on the galaxy that they were in, and you can see it in the sky at night. The squid, you can see it in the sky at night. It's a trained eye. And if you zoom up on it with your telescope, you will see what appears. This is how they described it. When you're looking for that home world of the Cephs, where they are hypothetically supposed to be from, the quadrant, the M39, the triangular something. You know what I'm talking about? Triangular thing. That's the M39, the triangular something, quadrant or something. They will appear. You will think, they said, you will think you have a water blotch, like a raindrop, right there in front of your viewing. That's what their planet or thing comes from. It would appear as if it's like a little bubble on your lens because of the water, the atmosphere. That's what they described it as. I'm not joking. That's what they said about the squid, about the home world of the Ceph, where they came from, the M39, M55, triangular something. You got a picture of it, and it's, I didn't take a picture of it right here, but that's it. So we got this squid, and it looks like a squid in the sky. It really does, you all. This is the observatory. This was the giant squid ship. And you can see it right there. So in Hawaii, spawning other ships, and they can spawn if they truly are like a species. And you can look inside here, and you can see there's something inside the tendrils at the observatory, and they draw in a lot of these ships. If this is if this is one of the Ceph ships, the squid ships, they draw in the vapor and stuff because they need it. They gotta swim around in the sky. If you were a squid, you're going to swim around in the sky. You're going to have the right conditions up there for you to move around in. You really would have to have it. Timor is a water world also, around 500,000 500,000 light years. 500 something. And they got to 222 in the chat. Yes, so this is really interesting. So let's see, look at this. This is from our live stream. This would giant UFO ship. I think this one right here was the video number 2. In the squid at the, I got a playlist on it, but I think this is video number 2, this one right here. You can see the timestamp on that about that squid, but I really think there's something down here in the bottom too, because of the shading right there. We did capture a ship coming out of over here to the side. It came really fast, but yeah, there is no. This looks like a giant squid. Let's see if that could be the eyeball. But look at its tendrils right there. And in the comment someone said, in the comment section, someone said, well, they fish at night, and as they were driving their boat, they saw this big giant eye in the sky. It looked like a squid or something following them, and it was matching their speed, and it really made the person driving it really uncomfortable. See, now what is this right here? They're poking out of the sky. So there is something up there. There really is. And it does look like a giant squid. And that is not misinformation. We got a giant squid in the sky, and that's not misinformation. This is from a trusted source. This is at the observatories, and it looks like a giant squid. And what are the chances of it looking like this? So such a smooth body, smooth operator, coast to coast and to smooth operator. This is in the red right here. You can see how smooth the body would be, and the tendrils right there also. But you all look at that. So yeah, it's happening. Y'all just tuning in. Yeah, we're gonna make it as long as we don't give up. And you gotta, if you look at the very first part of this video, you're gonna see me laughing and giggling and thinking about Rosie. That's right. And she makes me happy. She does. I like coming on here too. I do. So you can see, if I don't know if there was anything else, but there's something in the sky. And the Arrival movie. See, now look at this. I want you all to see this. Look at this. This is in the edge detect with the right here with the tentacles. This is what it looks like. How could normal clouds look like that? Ask yourself, how could a normal cloud look like that? It can't, unless there's something up there in the sky, layered upon layers and layers and layers and layers. Okay, yeah, this took us to the observatory. Not the observatory. See, I saw this last night too. Something in the sky, and it was kind of strange. Okay, this is what I saw. See, I saw some of these. See them right there? They're the same type of structure in the sky, but they're faded. They can fade in and out right here. So I saw this at FAA webcam at 39 minutes or seconds, I don't know, after midnight. Right here, here's you can barely see it though. And this was also a part of it. It was like changing its shape, you all. This does look like a ship-like thing with the cloud. It was changing its shape, and they're cloaked in the clouds. They are literally cloaked in the clouds. They're cloaked in the sky, and they can change their shapes. They can. If they truly are an alien-like species, there is no reason why they don't got cloaking technology at all. None. This is also something else I noticed. Look at the trail these things are leaving behind them right here. Look at this. This is Wilkerson Pass right here with the FAA. And it looks like ships. It really does look like ships. And this looks like the trail that these ships are leaving behind right here. But I can't bring it completely out. I really am not able to. And I wanted to, at first I thought, what is it? But you can see the solid bodies of them. You can, solid. They could be squids going through the sky and leaving a trail like that. They could be like the Arrival thing. And they're leaving a trail behind them, you all. That's not normal clouds. It really isn't. Unless they want to give those a name too. But if you look at it from a UFO point of view, no, it's not normal. No, there's something there, and this could be part of the squid, the aliens, or whatever you want to call it. It's like a strange occurrences in the sky that mimic sea animals, aquatic animals, and mimics UFOs, clouds that mimic the trajectory of UFOs, really. What was that? Silver West Airport. Now, see, I've been seeing something like this a lot lately. A big solid object. Have you been seeing it? Like a big solid object this thick going through the sun and piercing it out of nowhere. And if you look at this is what I noticed. If you look at this like extends to right here. It's longer. And this is a long piece, and this is a long piece. And I'm thinking, what on earth is that? And then you can see it down here. It literally, it pierces. See, this is also what I saw. Why does it look like there's a cube there? A white cube. What is that doing in the sky right there? Really, that right there. Gina, honey, what are you talking about? I'm talking about that right there. But then look at this right here. It's so bright. The sun is so bright. They made it so enormously bright. But these black clouds, they are penetrating. They're going straight through the whiteness of the sun. You can see them. It's now see, this is part of the, you see this right here. When the squid ship was in the sky, when it started forming, notice this pattern right here. When it started forming, you all, in the sky, it had a pattern like this before it started adding more to it. It did. It had a pattern like that. Now see, look at this. And then we got, see, there it is. Just like you can see where it would be turning. If you were to see this on a time lapse, it looks like it would be turning, based on how it's forming like that. Get off of there. But then you've got something like this up there. You've got something like this blue object, and this is also in the sky. This is FAA webcam, you all, is what it is. FAA webcam. And then I also documented, you just tuning in, we can make it as long as we don't give up. Gina's bending over, and it's like, Gina, you got to stand up. Stand up for what you believe in. I'm standing up because I believe in what we're finding on these webcams. On these, I believe that they're here. Whatever it is, they're real. And not everybody's documenting them. Okay, they're not. This is unique. It really is. Everything, you know. Gina, honey, you see UFOs and everything. Well, not everything, but I can picture them, and so can other people. We can visualize them, especially when they look like a big giant squid in the sky. We can visualize them. We really can. Now, see, this is FAA, and you can see that these are clearly, it's not a normal looking cloud. It's like a UFO, smooth UFOs like that, cloaked in the clouds. And look how they were gathering like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And where is this at? The Kremlin McOry Eastern camera. Right there, you can see that more were coming wherever they came from. You see they're coming around the bend right down there too. Coming around the bend, you have this one right here. It's and it's why is this 044 and daylight? You all, I have no idea why it's like that. Look how dark this one got right here. It's too smooth, way too smooth. There could be a squid in that one too. There really could be. Do I think there is? No, I think it's just accumulation of other like spherical looking clouds, UFO spherical looking clouds layered on one another, and they cloaking is what they're doing. Cloaking. This is strange too, because this light right here, it showed up all of a sudden and then it disappeared. Look how these lights look like squares, and sometimes, you know, you can see a square around the sun. You really can. And see, look, right here. I think that these are ships too. See, what is that blue thing? Is somebody say, Gina, honey, that's the Tiamat, that's the planet. There's the destroyer. It's here. Well, what if Earth has been drug into that? Really? Oh, look at the timestamp on it. 332. Kremlin McOry FAA. You can find things like this on their website. See, look at that right there. Boom, all the way across. And other like bubbly, you know. Okay, now let's think about the cloaking technology of these Seth things. Their natural color is like a blue, translucent light. They would blend perfectly in with the sky. They do. These, on this video game, the Ceph aliens, the species, the cephalods, or whatever they call it, they're aquatic bodies. They're blue-like. you wouldn't be able to see them in the sky because of the blueness of the sky. If they're up there swimming around in the sky or doing their own thing up there, they come out of the oceans, they go into the sky. And if you say, well, that's because there's water up there too. What if there is? Because, on the tether incident, when they say the people went up there, it looked like there was a round circular things and they were swimming. It looked like it was in the water. It did. It looked like it was in the water in space. Excuse me. And then there's my ships right there. So, yes, we can do it as long as we don't give up. We don't have to give up. You all don't got to give up. You all don't give up, whatever you do. And don't forget to enjoy the simple things in life. And don't forget to smile and be happy. And I was sitting there laying in that bed before I got up. And I thought, what if this was my life? I laid in the bed all the time. And I didn't feel like getting up, even though I could get up. And then my life would just pass me by. And then I thought about, well, what about the people who are literally bedridden and they can't get up and they wish they could get up, but they can't. But then they're still living. They're still able to like get on the internet, still able to read, still able to do things, still able to function in the capacity that they can. And they don't want to give up. It's all up here, you all. I did think about that. I did. If you're able to get up, if you are one who's been laying in the bed and you are physically able to get up, you just want to sleep all the time or you just want to lay around, don't do nothing, please do not. If you are physically able to get up out of that bed or off that couch or whatever it is, please do not let life pass you by. Don't let life pass you by if that is you. Don't do it. If you're physically able, except your mind has been telling you, you're depressed, there's no need, there's no reason to get up. Yes, there is reason to get up because you've got breath in your body and your body can still move. Get up out of that bed and embrace life. Take the reins back, okay? Please do it. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family. Get up out of the bed. Live your life. If you are physically able, because there are some people who are not able to get up out of the bed, they're bedridden. And if they could tell you something, they would tell you, don't lay there in that bed when you're physically able to get up. They would trade places with you in a heartbeat, especially if you were just laying there because you wanted to, you didn't want to. No, the people who are literally, they're bedridden, they would switch places with you and they would take control of your body and they would embrace life. They would, you all. Don't give up. Don't you dare give up. Get up out of that bed, really. If you're watching this and you're one of those persons you just want to lay around all day and do nothing because you don't got no, get up out of that bed. Don't you dare let life do that to you. Don't do that. Because there's people who have no choice and now they're bedridden or they're paralyzed. They would tell you the same thing. And they probably once had a full life. And they can look back on their life and they can tell you, if they had to do it over again, if they could change their circumstances, they would in a heartbeat. So listen, you all. Don't ever give up. Don't give up. Don't do it. Okay? That's how you're going to make it. Don't ever give up, no matter what your situation is in. No, because you can still make a difference in this world, and you can still make a difference in the life of everybody around you. You can make a difference, whether you realize it or not. If not only just for your own self, you can change the way you think. You really can. Change the way you view things. You can do it. So I'm going to go, and yeah. So that's right, you all. You have a choice. You do. We all have a choice in what we want to do. And you're not one to give up. I'm not going to give up. I'm not. And I'm going to look in to try to do these shirts and stuff, you all. I have been. I'm just going to tell you, I have been trying to look into a membership, like a members only thing, but it's so scary for me, you all. It's really scary for me to have your name highlighted or something like that, or however they do it. It's really scary for me to do that. Okay, it is, but some people might want it. You might want something like that. Yeah. So I'm going to go, and with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You all, love you.